Hare Krishna. Today we will discuss the topic how Mother Sachi had a dream, a wonderful dream. Lord Nityanand Prabhu was in Navadvip, and at that time Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so much attached to Lord Nityananda. He had so much love for him that he was always thinking of Nityanand Prabhu. And Nityanand Prabhu was staying in the house of Srivas Thakur. At that time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu thought of testing Srivas Thakur. And he asked Srivas Thakur that Nityanand Prabhu is staying in your house. How are you allowing him to stay in your house? He is an avaduta. He doesn't know what is his caste, what is his family background, from where he has come. How are you allowing him to stay in your house and you're feeding him every day? So Srivas Thakur said, my lord, it is not right for you to test me like this. He said, Nityanand Prabhu is a direct expansion of you, and he is not different from you. Even if he is a meat eater or a drunkard, and if I lose reputation because of him, if I lose wealth because of him, still I will serve him. Lord Chaitanya was so pleased with Srivas Thakur. He said, you have so much faith in Lord Nityananda. He said, because of this faith in Lord Nityananda, I will see to that there will be never any scarcity in your house. I give you this benediction that not only you, all your family members, even your pet dogs will never have any scarcity in your house. He said, even Lakshmi Devi, if time comes when she has to beg with a begging bowl, but that situation will never come upon you because you will be always supported and protected by me. This was the love of Lord Gauranga for Lord Nityananda. So Lord Nityanand Prabhu was sometimes used to go to Murari Gupta's house, sometimes Gangadas Pandit's house, sometimes Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's house, and eat prasad there. And one day Sachi Mata would love to feed him. In fact, in Srivas's house also, Srivas's wife Malini used to feed him because Nityanand Prabhu was always immersed in love of God. He used to always think of Lord Chaitanya, and he was never in external consciousness. So he had to be fed by Malini. So Sachi Mata used to also love Nityanand Prabhu. So one day Sachi Mata said to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that I had a dream yesterday, and in that dream I saw you and Nityanand Prabhu as 5-year-old boys. And you can see they became small. They went to the deity room, and Nityanand Prabhu brought the deity of Krishna, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu brought the deity of Balaram, and they both came out. And Krishna and Balaram and Nityanand Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with each other, they started fighting with each other. And Krishna and Balaram said, everything in this house belongs to us. Dahi, the sweets, the milk, whatever is there in this house, everything belongs to us. Nityanand Prabhu said, your days of stealing butter and yogurt have gone now. You are no longer coward boys. You are Brahmana boys now. Give up possessiveness. Krishna and Balaram said, we will catch you and tie you up. And then Balaram said, then don't blame us. If you go against our wishes and if anything happens, then don't tell us that we have done anything. It will be all the responsibility will come upon you if you do not obey my master Krishna. Nityanand Prabhu said, who is afraid of Krishna? My master is Vishvambhara. In this way, they both fought with each other, and they snatched sweets and dahi and milk and yogurt and sweets from each other's hands and from each other's mouths. And then Nityananda Prabhu called out, "Mother, mother, bring me more food. I'm very hungry." And the dream ended. So Sachimata, the next day, she told Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that this is what I saw yesterday. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "Do not tell this dream to anyone. Our deities are living. And when used to place bhoga in front of our deities, I used to think, and the bhoga used to be eaten, I used to think that maybe Vishnupriya is eating this." Vishnupriya was listening from inside the room. She smiled at their conversation. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "Now I know that our deities are living and they should be worshipped more and more with love and devotion. I will call Nityanand Prabhu for prasad, and you start making food preparations for him and you feed him as much as you want." Then he went to Nityanand Prabhu and he said, "Lord Nityananda, please come to my house. Sachimata is preparing nice prasadam for you, bhoga for you." And then, but he said, "Don't misbehave." Nityananda Prabhu said, "Only mad people misbehave, and only those people think that the others are mad because they judge everyone from their point of view." And this way they joked with each other. And he said, "Vishnu, Vishnu, I will never misbehave." And then they both came to their house. Just as Sachimata was feeding them, she just came, they both sat for prasad, and Sachimata came with a prasadam plate. As soon as she came with the prasadam plate, the place where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu were sitting, she saw both the lords turned into two small young boys. One was 5-year-old boys without clothing. One was white colored, fair colored, and one was dark colored. We can see this. Fair colored, dark colored. Krishna and Balaram. The black boy he was having 4 arms and he was holding Shankar, Chakra, Gada and Padma. That is conch shell, disc, lotus and Gada, the club. And the fair one, he was holding a plough in his hand. And the black boy, dark boy, he was having Kaustuba jewel on his neck and Srivatsa mark on his chest. And he also saw Vishnupriya. She also saw Vishnupriya on his chest. When she saw this, Sachimata fell unconscious and fainted. And all the food which she had brought was scattered on the floor. And she just couldn't understand what is this going on. And then Vishnupriya took care of her, and Ishan, their servant, cleaned up all the mess. Then Sachimata went to her room and she cried in ecstasy for the love for her Lord. So we see that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's incarnation is a special incarnation. It is a Yuga avatar for the age of Kali. And it comes after about 8.4 billion years. Once in a day of Brahma. Only once in a day of Brahma, the original Krishna appears. And followed by that original Krishna, the original Lord Chaitanya comes. In other yugas, their incarnations come. But this time when Lord Chaitanya comes, he comes to give a very, very rare gift, which no other incarnation had given before. Even Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, and all the demigods, even Lakshmi Devi, no one has this gift, which you and I can access this. This gift was shared by Krishna when he was in Vrindavan. He shared it with Brajvasis, that love which gopis had, that love which the parents of Krishna had and cowherd boys had. That love would be shared with us just by having faith in the holy name and chanting the holy names with faith. And the only price to accept this gift is Shraddha, the faith that Krishna is non-different than his name. When Krishna was there in Vrindavan 5,000 years ago, many people did not recognize him, especially Duryodhan and Shishupal. They couldn't recognize him, that he was the Supreme Lord. He is the Supreme Lord. Similarly, now Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has appeared as Yuga Avatar after so many years, and he has come in the form of name. But now, if we do not recognize him in the form of name, we will waste our lives. Just by chanting the holy names with faith that Krishna is Krishna, Krishna's name is Krishna himself, in that mood, and in the mood of the servant of Krishna's devotees, if we chant that name and serve his lotus feet, then our demoniac propensities will go away and divine qualities will come. And our life will be successful. We will be eternally serving the Supreme Lord in the spiritual world. Wherever we may be, in this material world or in the spiritual world, we will be always in happy condition, because that will be our constitutional position. This is what Lord Chaitanya has come to give us. So let us recite this shloka from Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Lila, Shlok 4. Anarpita charim chirat karunayavatirna kalo samarpayitum unnato jwalam rasam swabhakti shriyam haripurata sundara duti kadamba sandipita sada hridaye kandare spurato va sachinandana. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says to all of us, may the Supreme Lord, who is known as the son of Srimati Sachi Devi, be transcendently situated in the innermost chambers of your heart. Resplendent with the radiance of molten gold, he has appeared in the age of Kali by his causeless mercy to bestow what no other incarnation has ever offered before, the most sublime and radiant mellow of devotional service, the mellow of conjugal love. So, from this pastime, we can see that Lord Nityananda is non-different than Lord Balaram, and Lord Krishna is non-different than Lord Gauranga. And as Nityananda Prabhu was telling, that your days of stealing of butter and yogurt have gone now, and now you have appeared in this age of Kali to distribute the holy names. He has appeared as a small baby, but he is the Supreme Lord Krishna to distribute love of God. And Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of ISKCON, has taken his message and given it to the world. It will be so nice if we can imbibe these teachings in our lives and give it to others. The Lord will be very pleased with us, and the spiritual masters, the acharyas in disciplic succession, will be very pleased with us. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.